So to connect with the data provider, simply we have to copy the data provider syntax and we have to specify the Excel file path and sheet name. And you have to ensure that Excel contains all the relevant input data as per the test case execution. Okay, that's it only. And you have to, the main step is you have to import Excel. Suppose if you don't import this one, you cannot able to create object for here. See, it is showing error and it is asking import Excel API test for. See, this is got imported automatically. Understood, right? So to perform Excel operations, I'm using Excel API test for class from Excel util. Okay, so regarding Excel API test for class, we can discuss in the next classes. So like that, we can able to fetch input data from the Excel. Okay, and we are passing the input values into data provider object array, and your test is being executing multiple times for different sets of input data. Okay, so this concept is known as data driven test. Okay, data driven test means how do you achieve data driven test means we are fetching input data from the Excel and we are loading that data into a data provider object array, and your test is being executing multiple times. That's it. So we have completed how to fetch input data from the Excel. So now, okay. So in yesterday, I had given one exercise for everyone. Okay. So has anybody completed add locations and executing multiple times?
Sir, I have one doubt in the previous class.
Which one?
Okay. Sir, actually, the data provider, NG Data Provider is, I'm not able to see that file in the day file, NG Data Provider Lab.
Anyway, I have
So
given day underscore 31. You can refer labs from here also.
Day underscore 31.
Yeah. Yesterday I copied in zip file in the WhatsApp. No?
But it is in that folder there is no program like data provider. It is only skills.
Okay, you can do one thing. You can do one thing. You can connect with Aruna after this session.
Okay.
Okay, right. So now, okay. So 1 second. Yesterday we discussed about a drop down, right? Okay. So this is the program. This is the program. I asked to develop the data provider, right? So yes, here I mentioned user test URL, username, and location name and country name. So add locations. So add locations. Location name is Hyderabad and country name is this one. So this is the program I want to convert into a data provider. So here I want to use local variables. So instead of hard-coded values, I have to use location name and country name. I have to use it here. Control C. Okay. So this is called this is a global variables program. So I want to convert this program into data provider. See, this is the lab already, it's there. So I'm going back to here. So I'm removing this. Okay, 1 second. I'm removing. Okay, anyway, these global variables I'm not using. I'm removing here. And this is also not required for me. And my data provider is this one. Okay, 1 second. So I want to fetch input data from the to execute this test. 1 second. String location name underscore country name, right? So I want to execute, I want to create multiple locations. This is the parameterized program. Okay. And let me go to the previous program, add Excel. So this is the program I'm specifying, Control C. And I'm going back to here and I'm specifying here. And I'm going to create TC01 add locations. So here I have to create an Excel with this name, TC01 add locations. Okay. So I'm going back to my C drive HTML report orange HRM6. So I'm copying. Okay. I think some Excel is already I have created. Okay. 1 second. let me create an Excel. Skill 78. So this is the program I'm copying and I'm pasting locations. TC01 locations. TC01 underscore locations, where it is.
Under license 1, sir.
25, date number 25, sir. Date 25, 3, 20. Above. ఇంకా పైన సార్
Okay.
ఇంకా పైన అక్కడ
TC01 underscore locations. This is got created today itself only. Okay. 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 Yeah. TC01 underscore locations. So I have to create location name. So you can write parameter name, whatever you want, and country name. Okay. Location name, New York. And country name, I want to write. So whatever name it is present, I have to write it. So going back to new location, add. Suppose if it is Albania, I have to write Albania. Okay. And what is the drop down it contains? Angola. Okay. Here, Delhi, India. Okay. So my test data is ready. And what is my test data here? TC01 underscore locations. Okay. So let me copy this one and going back to my program and TC01 locations.xlsx. So it is fetching. So here add locations. Okay. So here I am giving add locations. I have to give the same name. So I'm connecting. So my data provider is fetching input data from TC01 locations.xlsx and it is giving location name and country name. Okay. And so this test will be executed 3 times and 3 locations will be created. Okay. Let me copy and do this program. So that is got created. Second iteration completed. Third iteration also completed. See, your add locations test was executed with this of input data. See, Albania city, Albania, Delhi, India, and Angola city. So these input values it is fetching from like that. Okay, suppose this is the same program, I want to use other syntaxes as well in the same program. So I'm pasting here. Okay, no need to. So what I am doing is I'm going to, this is the program lab number 4. So this is the syntax I'm going to use it. Control C, and I'm going back to here. So this time I'm specifying my data provider name here. Okay. So I'm specifying my data provider name here. And if I want to, if my test want to connect data from this data provider, I have to give this name. So RNG2, so that my test will be connect with this data provider and it will fetch input data. So here, what is the location name I have to give? I have to give Albania. Okay. Okay, I will give one thing. Okay. India. Country name I'm giving India and Hyderabad. And I'm giving Vizag. And I'm giving India. Okay. And here also I'm giving India. And I am giving okay. So I have given 3 sets of input data, and my test, this time my test will go and connect with the data provider name as RNG2, and it will be connected 3 times. Okay. So I'm saving my program. So this time I'm not touching at all this data provider. Okay. So I'm going and executing this program. So where is this? See, this time your test has to execute 3 times. Okay. Add locations. Let's observe that point. So first set of input data was executed. Second set of input data was executed. So like that, my test was executed 3 times and your data provider object array was stored. We executed with this set of input values. Understood, right? And I want to execute third syntax also. So what I will do, simply I will go and check the lab number 6 program. And this is the syntax also, I can use it here in my add locations data provider.
That is, we can provide multiple data providers in the same program, but test will connect with only the
required data
provider
name.
that is connected with the test.
Correct, exactly.
Correct, sir?
Yes, exactly. So this time my data provider will connect with the data provider name as RNG1. Make sure every data provider name is different. Otherwise, if you are giving same name, it will lead confusion, and your program also it will get confused. Okay. So here, so your data provider will connect and it will fetch input data, and you can try this combination also. Okay. So I'm keeping like this. Okay. So that's it for today's exercise, and tomorrow we will see lab number data provider lab number 6 program. Okay. So browser compatibility testing, the same test it will execute on Chrome browser and Firefox browser combinations. So that test we can see in tomorrow's lab. Okay. So today's lab is we have done complete data provider syntaxes, how to do the 2 approaches, and how to specify the input data in the Excel. And to get the input data, we have to import package name and class name, and we have to write the syntax. So do more exercises on the application, like you can take some more examples like admin qualification, education, you can try the scenario, add education scenario, and go to licenses and you can try for add location, add licenses. Or if you want to try something like any other combinations, you can try. Suppose if you want to do admin job on job titles, you can go and do the add jobs. And so enter job title, job description, just leave this part and enter job note and click on save. Try to automate this scenario. Okay. And try to automate. So whichever data provider you want to connect, you can try it and execute the same test. Whichever data provider it is connecting and executing, just observe the syntax and make sure your test is connecting with the relevant data provider and it is being executed. Okay, so that's it for today, and tomorrow we will see lab number 6, browser compatibility testing. Okay, everyone. Okay, so now let's recap the. Okay, yes, Mohammed, tell me.
Sir, sir, actually I could not able to see this location, add location data provider in my folder in the files day 4.
Anyway, I'm going to share you now. I'm going to share you now.
Okay. Yesterday's also, sir. Yesterday's class
Yeah.
also,
I'm going to I'm going to share you every lab now. Okay, 1 second. I'm copying this one. Okay, let me share it right away.
Actually, I was practicing yesterday, so I could not find that file.
Okay, you
so
can.
That's the reason I got it.
Okay, got it. One second.
So we need to place that file in that particular folder itself, or can we put it in any SRC?
See, once you 1 second. See, once you unzip this file, you could able to extract these folders. 2 folders on your desktop or wherever. So after that, you can copy these folders, right click and copy, and you can come to your project and right click and paste it, so that these packages you can able to see these 2. After these got extracted on your desktop, extract to, then you can copy these folders, copy, okay, and go and do paste it under SRC test Java, right click and click on paste, so that you can able to see today's labs.
Okay, fine.
Okay,
so
now
one more question from my side.
Yes.
In the yesterday's class, we did program based on the test browser method, right?
Yeah.
So in that, without importing the common utility also, common util file, also I'm able to execute the program. The thing is like in the program, it is showing import test ng listener dot test browser.
No. I will tell you now. 1 second. So yesterday's class we discussed about how to import a browser, right? How to import a. Yeah. Okay, let me create a test ng class. Okay, I'm creating a test ng class here. Test5 I'm creating. So I have created my test5 class here. Okay, and rename my test5. Okay, sample test. So for the first step is I have to declare my WebDriver. Okay, so I declared my WebDriver and I'm importing the WebDriver. So I want to launch my driver. So what are the steps I have to do? So in my common util, I'm having a reusable method called Open Chrome browser. So I want to import this test browser. So what is the step I have to write it in the import statement? Can anybody?
Import common util.
Import package name common util. Dot. So I want a test browser. Okay, I imported this one. So this test browser contains Open Chrome browser method. Okay, so test browser dot
equals
I'm going to write that. Yeah, so this Open Chrome browser method, which is returning a driver object. So it is giving control access back to the current class driver. Driver is equal to test browser dot Open Chrome browser. Okay, 1 second. It is showing add throws declaration. So throws exception. Okay, right. Understood, right, everyone? Okay, can anybody tell me what is the code which contains in Open Chrome browser?
Test browser.
No, why I am
System.set
asking this
property.
question, I will tell you. Okay, system.set property webdriver dot chrome driver dot exe, and after that driver is equal to new chrome driver, and driver dot manage dot window dot maximize. I know you guys all will tell up to these 3 lines. What is the 4th line I want?
Driver dot get you. Sir, one more time question. I did not get the
See,
question.
I'm asking a question. The open Chrome browser method contains those 3 lines of code. Driver got maximized. After that, what is the next line I have written in my mind?
Return
No,
driver.
no, no. 1 second. Tell me one people only.
Return
No.
driver.
No, no, no. What I am asking is open Chrome browser method contains how many lines of code? No, I'm saying 4 lines. What is the 4th line? No.
Driver dot get, sir.
No.
Return.
Driver dot manage dot window maximized. After that, I have written one more line. Can I show it now?
Return
Okay.
driver.
The 4th line is return driver.
Sir,
Okay.
I'm saying it now, sir.
No, you are telling slowly. You have to tell confidently.
No,
Okay.
I told it confidence in the first time, but you
Okay.
are not responding then.
Okay, fine. Yeah, so change method return type to WebDriver. So it will change automatically. And this is the point you have to tell. So from the method, the return type, it will automatically populates WebDriver. Okay, the 4th line, what is the line I have mentioned? Return driver. That's why the driver 1, it is returning and it is giving control access back to here. Okay. Okay, right now everyone got the question. Okay, just try, don't want group answer, I want only specific answer only. So how to handle a drop down in Selenium? Who can able to tell the answer? Okay, one. No, I
Can
don't
I
want.
tell?
Okay, no chip. Anuga. Okay, main point మిస్ అయింది. నువ్వు చెప్పవా? చెప్పండి. Select drop down. New select off. Yeah. Okay, now I'm coming to ask next question. What is the difference between select by visible text and select by value? Who can able to answer? Okay,
Select by visible text.
మీరు చెప్పండి, ఆన్లైన్ లో మీరే చెప్తున్నారు కదా, చెప్పండి.
Select by, if you know exactly the text, the visible text, and we can do the locate the web element by select by visible text. Then for every visible text, there is a corresponding value. When you know the value, you can use select by value.
Very good. Okay, so anybody from classroom, మీరు చెప్పండి. అలా చెప్పకూడదు. So if I want to select a drop down based on visible text, okay, based on visible text, I can write select by visible text. For every visible text, developer is giving some value. So if I want to select the drop down based on value, I can write select by value. Okay, so like that unit text. Okay, drop down got completed. And what are the things we have discussed? Okay, who can able to tell the answer for how to create an object array?
Can I say?
Yes, Japan.
Can I say, sir?
Yes.
Object array. We have object new. No. Object name.
ఇంత టైం వద్దు, ఇంకా క్లాస్ రూమ్ లో వాళ్ళు చెప్పండి.
Sorry. Object array data equals to new object.
సో అంటే ఈ క్వశ్చన్ దగ్గర అందరు లాగ్ అయ్యారంటే యూ హ్యావ్ నాట్ ప్రిపేర్డ్ దట్ పాయింట్ అని. ఓకేనా? ఆబ్జెక్ట్ అరే డేటా ఇస్ ఈక్వల్ టు న్యూ ఆబ్జెక్ట్ అరే ఆఫ్ నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ రోస్ అండ్ నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ కాలమ్స్ వీ హ్యావ్ టు స్పెసిఫై. Okay, object array anal దీన్ని. Okay na, we have to
Okay.
declare an object array, and
data
data
equals-
is equal to new object array of number of rows and number of columns we have to specify, and data of 0 0, data of 0 1, data of 0 2, data of 1 comma 0, data of 1 comma 1, data of 1 comma 2, and we have to return the data provider object array. Okay, so like that we can declare the data provider object array. So ila rayalani cheppali. Okay na, right. Now data provider syntax got completed. Okay, okay, what is, so in the interview people are asking what is a data provider, what we have to explain? Anybody who can able to tell the answer? Data provider
When we want to, can I see?
చెప్పండి, మీరే చెప్పండి.
When we want to execute the program multiple times, we use data provider concept.
When I want to execute test multiple times,
We use data provider. We specify the input data which we need to test. We specify it in a data provider. We declare it in a data provider.
With different input data, sir.
అంటే ఆ పాయింట్ ఈ పాయింట్ అన్ని మిక్స్ చేసి కరెక్ట్ ఆన్సర్ రావాలి. ఇంకా బెస్ట్ ఆన్సర్ ఎవరు చెప్తారు?
If you want to execute
different
the
sets
test
of input data.
If
with
I
the
want,
multiple sets of input data.
మళ్ళీ
When we
చెప్పండి.
want to
If you want to execute your program with multiple
sets.
set of data,
you
have to use data provider.
ఎస్, అంతే. ఓకే, నెక్స్ట్ క్లాస్ రూమ్ లో వాళ్ళు చెప్పండి. ఓకే చెప్పండి. Excellent. If you want to execute a test multiple times for different sets of input data, we can use data provider. Okay, so the data provider is providing data to the test and your test is executing multiple times. Okay, clear. So data provider kuda అయిపోయింది, drop down అయిపోయింది, locators drop down. Okay, so how to launch a browser? ఎవరు చెప్పగలరు without like perfect answer? How to launch a browser మీరు చెప్తారు, నాకు వద్దు. ఇంకా ప్రీవియస్ బ్యాచ్ వాళ్ళు ఏం చెప్పచ్చు, చెప్పండి. ఎక్సలెంట్. ఓకే, డ్రైవర్ ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు న్యూ రూమ్ డ్రైవర్. ఓకేనా, వెరీ గుడ్, ఎక్సలెంట్. అండ్ ఓకే, డ్రాప్ డౌన్ కంప్లీటెడ్, destiny completed. Okay,
Yesterday you have told tag name, sir.
Tag name, right, very good, very good. Okay, okay, I want to know how many number of hyperlinks on a web page. I want to know how many number of hyperlinks are there on a web page. How can we write? Who can able to tell the answer in online people? మీరు చూసి చెప్తున్నారో చూడకుండా చెప్తున్నారో నాకు తెలియదు, బట్ ఓకే ఓకే, టెల్ మీ.
List web element, we have to create an object is equal to list of web elements.
పోయింది ఆన్సర్ పోయింది. మీ పేరేంటి?
సుప్రియ సార్.
సుప్రియ, ఓకే. ఆన్సర్ పోయింది. నెక్స్ట్ క్లాస్ రూమ్ లో వాళ్ళు, I want to know how many number of hyperlinks on a web page. In every interview people are asking this question for me. ఎవరు చెప్పగలరు? I don't want group answer చెప్తే అది గ్రూప్ లాగే ఉంటుంది.
లిస్ట్ వెబ్ ఎలిమెంట్ ఈక్వల్ టు టాప్ డౌన్ 1 గెట్ ఆప్షన్.
లేదు, అది కాదు నేను అడుగుతుంది. I want to know how many number of hyperlinks are there on a web page. చూస్తున్నారా నా స్క్రీన్? List of web element links is equal to driver dot find elements by tag name, and I have to specify the tag name. Okay na? So whenever I want to find a group of similar web elements, then I will write driver dot find elements. Okay na? Driver dot find elements ante I am finding more than one web element having the tag name starts with a. So that means I can able to find out how many number of hyperlinks are there, and to find out number of hyperlinks I have to write links dot size of, which will give the count, and I'm printing that one into the console. Okay na? So ante ee question దగ్గర malla lag ayyaru. Let's see for tomorrow's class how many people will answer this one. Okay.
Actually, this point is not recorded in the video, sir.
Okay.
I could not find, I did not listen this one.
Okay, no problem. Next, drop down is complete. So I think we have completed all the topics revision. Okay, so continue the data provider syntax for today. That's it for today's session, and tomorrow's class we will continue the lab number 7, data provider. So that is the last lab in the data provider. Okay, thank you everyone.
No, sir, we did not get this locators video, sir.
Locators video you didn't get. Okay, so I shared the link also. Is everyone following this link? All the videos and everything is uploading here. See this one. Staff is uploading all the videos here. So whatever classes
on YouTube you're talking, sir?
Yeah, on YouTube only. So see here, I'm clicking on this link now. నిన్నటిది అప్లోడ్ చేయలేదు వాళ్ళు. నేను అడుగుతాను. సో ఇప్పటిదాకా మన క్లాసెస్ అయిన అన్ని సీక్వెన్స్ గా అప్లోడ్ చేసుకుంటూ వచ్చారు వాళ్ళు. ఇదిగోండి డ్రాప్ డౌన్. Okay, you can go through this part and all topics in whichever sequence that we followed, all the things are uploading here. Okay, na? So that's it for today. We can see in tomorrow's class. Thank you everyone.